Alright, these people are coming for Adele again. It's like she can't seem to catch a break. First, they were attacking her for the Bantu knot thing, saying she was culturally appropriating black people. Which doesn't make any sense to me because black women carry the torch for, no, let's shame this person, let's attack this person for culturally appropriating our culture or whatever. But they walk around with straight hair and like blue eyes, blue contacts and all this ghetto shit. So I don't really get that whole cultural appropriation stuff. You know, be you, dress however you want. As long as you're a nice person, you know, as long as you're not going around hurting people, you're fine. If you're a white guy and want to walk around with dreadlocks, go ahead. If I had hair, I'd wear dreadlocks. Alright, well, that brings us down to this, right? Adele went on SNL the other day. I think it was the first appearance where she was actually doing sketches. And there's this particular sketch that people didn't really like. Well, not a lot of people, just the snowflake, sensitive people. Because nowadays it's like comedy's under attack. Everything's under attack. Freedom of speech is not freedom of speech anymore because people are getting arrested for like making jokes. Like somewhere in here in the UK, you can get arrested for misogyny. Like if a lady's walking around and maybe her ass is jiggling and like, oh wow, that's a nice ass you got there. She can call the police and they can get you arrested and charged for misogyny. You can pay compliments to someone, what you think is a compliment in your head. If they find it offensive, they can arrest you. That's the 1984 world we're living in. George Orwell would be shocked at this. The state of the world right now is unbelievable, especially the Western world, man. People think you have democracy, but everything that happens every single day just goes to prove like it's an illusion. You're not free. You don't have any freedom. Land of the free, home of the brave. Give me a break. I'm digressing again. Jesus Christ. Well, Adele went on SNL and they had this skit called African Tourism. Every site I've gone to see about this, to read about this quote unquote backlash about this particular skit, they always call it African sex tourism. It wasn't. You see the way the media just play people off against each other. It wasn't African sex tourism that I saw on the skit when I watched the skit earlier on. It was just African tourism. Why did they add sex in there? Because if you watch the skit, they were allegedly sexualizing African men. So basically the skit is about middle-aged white women that go over to Africa to have, to have a good time. Have a really good time. Go over to Africa to have a good time. Let their hair down, bust a few nuts and then come back home to chill. It's real life. This is what happens. And comedy is a way of like making fun of real life. That's why it's funny and original. Like you have to laugh about. You have to make fun of everyone. No one is out of bounds when it comes to comedy. But now they're like, oh, you can't say this about this person. You can't say this about this people. This particular group of people. You can't offend them. Blah 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 blah. All that nonsense. Like fuck it. I say, offend everyone. That's the best type of comedy. When people are on edge. What's comedy if you can't make people feel like, ooh, that was, ooh, wow. That's what makes comedy original and authentic. SNL, by the way, just a disclaimer there. SNL it's not my kind of humor. It's not funny to me. I think it's dry and kind of slapstick kind of humor. It's not funny to me. I'm more of a dark humor type of guy. But this particular skit was okay. I thought it was a bit funny. Because this is what happens. These middle-aged white women, after they've been through a lot in their lives, and they've hit the wall, they're divorced, they want to go to Jamaica, Barbados, somewhere in Africa, go and, get some mandingo. What's wrong with that? Live your life. You only have one life. So they were making fun, and this particular skit, I think, was making fun poking fun at white men more than anything. Because there was a part in the skit where they're like leaving the old and going towards the new or something like that. Like they're leaving the white men and going to Africa to get some, some black pipe. And some of the people that are criticizing the skit on Twitter, I figured are like mainly sensitive white guys and sensitive black women. Like white men don't really care. If you're comfortable in your skin, if you're a comfortable kind of guy or person in general, you don't really care about all this shite, looking for something to get offended about. It's like nowadays everyone's all looking for something to get offended about. Who cares, man? Just live and let live. Like, I'm African, I'm black as fuck. Like, if you turn off the light in this room and I'll fucking disappear. That's how fucking black I am, man. Like Wesley Snipes type shit. But I don't really care about this though. It was funny to me. And I must say, Adele, man, she's fine. Oh, Adele. You can get this my dingo anytime. Well, I digress again. Well, anyways, that's the video really. Like, it's like they're coming for Adele. Like, she can't do anything right to please these people. Adele is hood, man. She's hood as shit. She don't really care, man. She'll do whatever. Adele told someone on stage when she was singing, she stopped the music and told someone to suck her dick. That's how hood. She coming for the wrong one. Adele don't care. We're not talking about her wearing the whole Bantu knot thing, culturally appropriate black. She just didn't give a shit. That's one thing with this SJW people. They embrace you. They take you in to their. They want to make you like a woke person, part of their group. If you're fat and not really nice looking, not really comfortable in yourself, don't really like yourself that much, you're just insecure about yourself because, really deep down you don't like yourself because you're overweight, kind of miserable. Misery loves company, so they like you to join the clique. But immediately you start losing weight and start looking spicy, they start coming for you, like they're doing to Rebel Wilson right now. The chick from Pitch Perfect, funny girl, she's lost a lot of weight now. They're coming after her too. It's like they want you to be miserable and fat and ugly. Then you can join the clique. When you start getting dope, they start coming for you. This is mad, man. It's a cult. This leftist SJW idiots. So Adele and Saturday Night Live have come under fire for a controversial sketch on October 24th, in which the pop singer and series regular Kate McKinnon played white divorcees lost over African men. It's just, you can go and read this article if you want. I'm not going over this again. I thought it was funny to me. There is nothing here. There's nothing to see here. Just people looking for something to get angry about. There's nothing to see here, guys. Anyways, I'll holla at y'all later.